Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching today for another weekly check-in. This is a weekly check-in slash weigh-in that is coming to you right after 10 days of steroids and Thanksgiving and traveling. So we're going to talk about all of that. First of all, I wanted to say they are mowing or weed eating or blowing leaves or something very loudly right outside my window. So if you hear that annoying noise, I am so sorry, but I needed to film this now, and I don't know how long they're going to be. Also, look how long my hair has gotten. Holy cow, I straightened it today and it is so long. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to keep growing it out or cut it, but I just realized how long it was. Anyway, let's get into this week. So if you haven't heard, I am doing intuitive eating. I've stopped Weight Watchers, I've stopped counting, I've stopped tracking, I've stopped buying like all this special food, and I'm just eating when I'm hungry, stopping when I'm satisfied. I'm trying not to get past that just barely full where I'm not hungry but not like stuffed feeling. There has been lots of benefits to it. Number one, it's really saving us a lot of money because I'm not buying like all kinds of, you know, special diet food and low fat this and all of that. That's a lot more expensive. I'm just buying regular foods. Also, I'm eating smaller portions, so it's actually saving us a lot of money, which is perfect right now because we've had a lot of expenses with cars breaking down, and you know, just it always happens like in rounds like that where you have a lot of stuff happen at once. So that's been really great. It's also been really great to be able to do it while we're traveling, eating fast food, or you know, at someone's house for Thanksgiving and not feeling like I can't have any of this food because it's not, you know, my diet food. So I really have enjoyed it. The hard part this last few weeks has been that I have hives. I still have them. They're a lot better. I'm going to kind of watch them the next few days. I might end up having to go back to the doctor. I'm really trying not to because I know they're going to give me more steroids and I just hate the way I feel on them. They're not getting worse and I think they're getting better, so I'm just going to kind of watch them, but I have not felt well. I'm pretty sure the hives are from allergies. I had it this spring and now they're coming back in the fall, and there's something here in Georgia that obviously I do not like. So that's not been good. And so in being on these pretty high dose steroids, I have had a hard time with being super hungry. I honestly feel like I could eat just keep eating and never get full. Like I want to just eat everything. And it's just been, I wasn't expecting it to be like it was. I thought that I might eat a little bit more, but it wouldn't be like this incredible urge to eat, and that's what the steroids have made me kind of feel. And even being off them for a few days now, I still have had a little bit of that, not as much, but I can tell it's tapering off, but I still have that incredible urge to overeat, and I'm really trying to rein it back in, but it's been hard. So we left last Tuesday and we were gone Tuesday through Saturday. I did okay while we were gone, but I definitely overdid it a few times. We went to a movie. I had way too much popcorn, way too much past full, but it was so good, and I never get movie popcorn, and I was on steroids and it just happened. Looking back, I probably should have served myself a small portion and not eaten directly out of the bag, so I'm going to remember that for next time. Thanksgiving, I did fine. Like, I had a small portion of food. That was no big deal. But there was a few times where like I had pie after Thanksgiving and I really wasn't hungry, but I just wanted the pie, you know. There was a few times like that, and then it's really been really bad since we've been home and I have more access to food and we're not being as busy. Plus we've had lots of stress. Well, I mean, I thought it was going to be stressful. Nate started his new, not school, he's at the same school, but he started his new class. If you watch previous videos of me talking about they've moved him into a autism classroom. I was really nervous the night before he started it. And I had a small binge of just, I don't know if it was me being afraid or if it was, you know, some of the steroid stuff, but I honestly, like, it was one of those times where I'm eating and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm just eating and I'm not hungry, and I just like felt like I couldn't stop it. I hate, you know, this is just honesty. I have a problem with binging occasionally to where it's an emotional thing, I think. And I haven't done that in a while. I'm sorry if you can hear Layla barking. She's probably barking at that lawnmower guy. But I haven't had that in a while, and that happened on Sunday night, and I don't know. I've just got to rein it back in. I feel like I kind of got off track, and now I've got to find my way back on track, and that's the hard part when I'm in the zone. I did intuitive eating for like 2 weeks. It was like the easiest thing I ever did. I just got to get back on it, and the steroids plus being out of town plus traveling, it just was, you know, everything all smashed together kind of made it a little hard. So this weigh-in is not going to be the greatest news ever, but you know what, I'm not really discouraged because this is a journey, and once I can get these hives under control, I'm also, it's not even just the steroids, I'm also on a ton of other medicine, you guys. So much. I'm having to take Benadryl every night, which makes me really tired. I'm having to take Singular, I'm having to take Pepsid, I'm having to take Zyrtec, and all of that has just made me kind of just feel fuzzy and not super alert into my hunger and fullness. So I know once I get off all these medicines, it will get easier. I still want to continue with intuitive eating. I do not feel like I am ready to go back to counting stuff right now. We have a lot of stress right now. We have tests coming up for Nate the next week or 2 weeks. He's going to be having a EEG and an MRI and being put to sleep, and all of that is kind of weighing on my mind. We have 2 cars that are messed up. You know, it's just, we've had lots of stress, and not having to stress about the food, even if I gain a little bit, not having to stress about the food has been very freeing, and I'm not ready to give that up. Maybe eventually I will want to go back to counting or something, but I honestly feel like this is how I'm going to lose my weight doing this plan. So let's just get into the results. They're not great, you guys. Last week, I don't even remember. I was like 222.8 or something. I don't remember. I know what I am now and then the difference, but I don't remember exactly what I said last time. This week, it's up. It is up a lot. I am 226.4. It's right there. I don't remember. Basically, I am up 3.6 pounds from last week, and that's like a difference of like 6 pounds from 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, being on prednisone for as high dose as I was, plus all the other medicine, plus Thanksgiving and all that, I'm not trying to use that as an excuse. It's just what happened. If you've ever been on steroids, you know it was horrible. And that's why I'm really trying to just watch these hives and not go back to the doctor if I can help it, because I don't want to be on them again. It made me feel so miserable. The dog is going crazy. That's just my life today. I'm so sorry. So hopefully she'll be quiet now. So anyway, plans for next week to get me back on track, because I am going to get back on track, and I believe that I feel super bloated. I feel super puffy, like my rings are tight and stuff. So I think a lot of it is fluid and sodium, and everything's just kind of off whack. Out of whack. So my plans for the next week, I am going to reread The Overfed Head. That book helped me so much, and I think I just need a refresher, and it will kind of motivate me. It's a real short book. If you haven't read that book and you are at all interested in intuitive eating, read that book. I got it off Amazon for like $5 or less used. You can get it super cheap, so I would definitely recommend that book. There's also a couple other ones I've been reading that I'm going to reread as well and pick up back up, because I haven't finished them. But just getting that knowledge back into me and really focusing again on, you know, my body and my hunger and fullness signals, and really just trying to get back on listening to that, because when you kind of ignore it for a few days, it's hard to hear it again. This next week, we don't have too much going on. I do have a ladies' breakfast on Saturday. And then really it's pretty much a normal week. And then next week is we'll be traveling to get Nate's testing done and stuff. So this next week, before I talk to you again next Wednesday, will be pretty much the same old kind of week. So it'll be a perfect week to kind of get back on track, see how much of this weight I can lose. Hopefully these hives are going to go away. You guys be praying for me. They are just no fun. I know so many of you have told me that you've experienced a similar thing, like these chronic hives, and I am praying for you as well. Just keep me in your prayers. I don't like them. They stress me out, and I don't like all the medicine I'm having to take. So be praying for me. Hopefully they go away. Like I said, they are getting better, and they're not spreading, so that's really great. I don't want to go back on steroids. They totally messed me up. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. Not too exciting. I am happy to be back home and back in a routine. Nate's back at school and all that. It was kind of stressful traveling with him, not sleeping good. There was one night where he was up literally all night long. And he's also been waking up at like 5 a.m. this week. I don't really know what's going on, but just all of that together has made it just a challenging week, intuitive eating wise. But you know what, like, this isn't this kind of a plan. There is no really rules. If you mess up, you just start over, and you don't have guilt for it. Although I have guilt for it because I know I haven't done it great. But it is what it is. I did not ask for these medicines, believe me, and I know that it's going to come off. So I'm not giving up. That's the thing. That is the thing. I am not giving up, and if it takes me weeks to get it off, it takes me weeks to get off, but I'm not giving up. I'm not just going to say, oh, well, I'm not dieting anymore. I'm not going to work on it anymore. I don't like calling it a diet. I'm not going to work on it anymore. I'm just going to do whatever I want because, that's giving up, and I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to keep pushing forward. Let me know how you did over the Thanksgiving break. I would love to chat with you down below in the comments. And no matter what happened, if you lost, if you gained, if you stay the same, you know what? All you can do is just start over the next day or move forward, or, we all have weeks like that. I know, at least I do. At least I do. You all know that. So thank you so much for watching. I also wanted to say last night I hit 3,000 subscribers. I am so blown away. I've been doing YouTube for close to almost 2 years, and it's been a long process of growing and learning. I didn't know anything about editing, or I still don't know that much about how to even post a video when I started, and I'm just meeting the most amazing people. I'm getting to connect with you guys. It's like the best outlet for me to just, I feel like it's therapy for me to talk to you guys, and you're helping me so much. So thank you so much. If you have subscribed, if you have commented, if you have liked a video, thank you. It means the world to me, and I really, really appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe. All you have to do is hit that red button down below. You can also hit the bell next to it. All that's going to do is notify you when I post a new video. And make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you know I can do it. You guys, I can do it, right? I can do it. I'm not giving up. So leave me a comment down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.